you today? It's Jacqueline Oludimu, your happy ever after advocate, teaching singles how to date intentionally for a marriage on purpose, teaching engaged couples how to start their foundation, lay a good foundation for a marriage on purpose, and helping married couples as well to build their marriage on purpose without looking back. It's nice to be here again, and I hope you're subscribed to my channel. Today I'm here for the singles. I'm here for the singles, and I'm here to talk about a few things. So these are, let's call these Jackie's tips for singles. And I'll just be sharing a few tips for you. So my number one tip for singles who are in a relationship or about to get married is don't fake it to tie the knots. Don't fake it just to tie the knot. You will end up tying yourself up in the knot. And that's not just some rhymes I wanted to drop, but it's just the truth that if you have to be anything less of yourself just to make someone marry you, or to make someone marry you, to get a relationship to work, you may just be tying up yourself. It's not even you are tying up yourself in a knot, because in all fairness, a marriage on purpose is not meant to shrink you. It's not meant to restrict you. It's meant to really expand you. It's meant to increase you. It's meant to maximize, all that you bring to the table as much as possible. But the moment you have to begin to fake it, maybe fake how you talk, or fake your looks, or fake your happiness, or the things you don't like, but you have to fake it because you just want to scale through marriage, or you just want, so that nothing holds back the marriage. No. If you find yourself having to do something unreal, having to be untrue to yourself just because you want to get married, or you want to, have peace, then you need to take a break and chill and think about it. Like I said, don't fake you just to tie the knot, because you may just be tying yourself up in the knot. And another thing is, just so to say more about that, is that if you fake it, you will attract somebody who suits your fake. Somebody who you're not. So you'll be attracting someone who is, attracted to who you're not. And then you have to keep up being who you're not. If not, you become who they don't want, and then there's trouble in the relationship and in the marriage on the long run. Let me say that again. You can't fake it for 24 hours a day. You can't fake it for 7 days a week. You can't fake it for 52 weeks a year. You can't. Whatever, if you like, be the best actress or actor, whatever, you can't fake it. And that's something I need you to know today. You can't fake it. And so because of that, think again if you want to fake it. Some of us fake a lot of things. Fake your accent, fake where you're from, fake too many things. We even fake our bodies now. So we go and have extra booties and boobs and all sorts. Gentlemen fake their income, they fake their earnings, they fake their backgrounds. Fake many things, just because you want to be attracted to the person, you want to keep them. No, that's not the right way to have the love of your life. That's not the right way to build a marriage on purpose. It would be, you would just be building, like that story about, that story we used to be, that story we're told as children, where they say, a guy built his house on the rock, another one on the sand, and that one on the sticks. And when the wind came, of course, the ones on the sand and on the sticks did not last, but the ones on the rock. So please, being fake is one of the ways to build your house on sticks and sand and all of that, Another tip I want to share today, that would be number 2, is if you haven't gotten over your ex and you haven't healed properly before getting into your next relationship, you are most likely going to end up with somebody who suits who you're not. So somebody who suits who you are right now, the hurting you, the one who feels victimized, the vulnerable you. Because the truth of the matter is that the real you, the recovered you, is the right person. It's underneath, but that's not what they've fallen in love with. And so it's even important for anyone who's dating someone who's just gotten over a very painful heartbreak to really check that they're dating the real person and not the vulnerable person. It's okay, in all fairness, to lick your wounds and watch them heal before the next. There is no need rushing into the next when you haven't gotten over your ex. In fact, I always say that, it's like pouring new wine in old wineskin. It doesn't do a good job. So it's better to empty yourself, of all that came with the old relationship, the habits, the mistakes, the errors, the boundaries you did not set, all of that, the pains, the shame. It reminds me of my breakup with my ex before I got married. It was an engagement, and so the church knew we were going to get married. We had started planning um, in the background for our wedding. We started checking out houses we were going to rent and move into. We were both church workers in a particular church, and it was quite a disappointment for me when I discovered that we couldn't go on into marriage because it was cheating, and it was such a very scandalous one. And it was a lot for me. It was a lot for me, and I say that now because we always think that we are superhumans. We're not. There's nothing like superhuman, So it took a lot for me. I cried my eyes out, but I really had to heal. I remember that one of my healing steps was to move away from the church for about 4 months. I mean, face it, if you need time off, you need time off. If it's taking longer than it should, let it. But what's important is that you don't go into a new relationship with the baggage from the ex. You'll be cheating yourself the second time. You'll be hurting yourself the second time. I've got a heartbreak recovery program that you can sign up for. All you have to do is send me an email. Get into my Instagram and send me a DM. I run the course for people and for groups and for individuals as well. So depending on what suits you, I've also got a book on Amazon, 7 Ways to Get Over Your Ex. The title is Move On. That's the link to get the book on Amazon. It's an ebook, and so you can just read it on your Kindle, but it would help you to get over your ex so that you can embrace a new you. Another tip I want to share with you today is that it's really okay to not be sure, but it doesn't mean you should call it off. Just keep off permanent commitment with who you are until you are sure. It's okay not to be sure, and let's not be in a hurry to always discard something because you're not sure. Take your time, seek the face of the Lord, look out for red flags, look out for things, talk about things, pray, wait on the Lord, let Him show you. It doesn't necessarily mean you should call it off. It just may mean that it's not the right time. I mean, I'm working with someone at the moment who all we have heard so far from God clearly is timing, which means that God is not saying this person is not the right person, but we hear God constantly telling us it is not time to take the step for marriage, and God is that clear, like I always say. So that's another point. Another point I want to tell my singles is if they cannot tickle you without touching you, then be careful. If they have to touch you to tickle you to get to your heart, be careful. If they cannot touch your heart without touching your body, then please, they can never touch your heart. It just means that they don't mean good for you, and I mean it. Just know, if they have to touch your heart, if the way they have to touch your heart is to touch your boobs, touch your body, then that's not how to touch your heart. They're touching your body. So they touch your heart with their good behavior, with their manners, with their courtesy, with the way they treat you, talk to you, and a whole lot. It's not by they're touching your body. Stop getting it wrong and twisted. And finally, I just want to say that make sure that you do not let anyone tell you that you have a butt and that because of that butt, you need to do something about it so that it can marry you. And particularly, I'm talking about things that have to do with your body, your color, your height, your hair, your teeth, your natural features, the way you have been made, So if you think that you have to do something, to those things, your body, for your relationship to exist, or you see some people say, I'm too short, I'm too this, I'm too that, and they have to do that. I just want you to know that every butt you may have, and this is not talking about manners, please have your manners game tight. Nobody wants a rude lady or a rude man. Be polite, handle ladies with care. Nobody wants a violent gentleman. Do you understand? So this is not what I'm talking about. But this is me talking about the fact that if you think you have to do anything, you have to go do some amendments to yourself, to your body, to the way you were made by God originally, just so that your relationship can exist or can continue. Be careful. In fact, I want to tell you today that butt that you think you have is a great filter. What did I just say? It's a great filter. So while some people will say, oh, I don't like this about you, God has helped you to filter the people that, He doesn't want for you with that thing, because it's not something you made yourself. Do you see what I mean? And so it filters already the crowd. So those who come for you, find there those who already have accepted you the way you are, and then you now pick God's will for you out of that. Stop looking for how to change something about you because you want to settle down, because you think that's why. I have somebody who says, my nose is flat. What is that? Your nose is flat. That's how God made. Did you make your nose like that? No. So leave it. Leave it. The one that would love you for a flat nose will come. So if majority won't, it's good. It means that majority is not your own, but the one that is yours will come. And I hope this helps someone today. I really do hope it helps. And my last one, I'll just say, as a way to make you laugh, is marry them if they make you laugh, especially if they make you laugh at yourself. That's one of the things I enjoy in my marriage. We tease each other, we yab each other, we laugh, we share the funniest things, the most embarrassing things with each other. It just means that we can be who we are with ourselves. We can open up, we can share. We are not saying, oh, what's he going to think of me? Some people are in a marriage and they can't even share details with their spouse because they're going to be like, what's he going to think, or what's she going to think of me? Or she's going to think I don't know what's up. No, please. Be able to laugh at yourself. Watch out in your dating relationship now. Do you guys laugh at each other, or is everything serious and uptight? You can't even laugh at him. She can't, you can't laugh at her. Be careful. And so this is how I round up today, just saying to you that these are a few tips from some of the things I teach normally. I will be doing more of this type of videos where I'll just pick random things for you to watch out for. And I hope this has helped. If you have a question or anything you want to share with me, please put it in the comment below. And if it's private, please send it to my email address, JacquelineOludimu@gmail.com. I would respond as soon as I can. And I just want you to know that I love you and you deserve the best from God for your marriage, and don't settle for anything less. I love you. You are beautiful just the way you are. You are handsome just the way you are. Gentleman who thinks that his head is too big, your head is not too big. You are cute and handsome for the babe that God has made for you. Until I do another video, I love you and I wish you all the very best. Please subscribe, share this with your friends that you know it would help, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.